Hi guys, how are you? I am excited to finally get going on our craft crate, or April craft crate. I am changing things up just a little bit this month. In case you missed my last live, I'll just kind of fill you in on a little bit. So I am doing a live in here today. I am praying that I'm going to be able to save it and then upload it to the YouTube channel, and then for everyone that's not on Facebook, I can get it dispersed to them easily through email, through YouTube, and all that. If you're on Facebook with me in our private group, then perfect, you're good to go. You can come back and watch these videos again. Today, I am going to do our farmer's market sign. And then tomorrow, I will do everything yellow. I just think it's easier to kind of break it up a little bit with the colors. So if you happen to be on here with me live, definitely say hello, and I would love to know who's here. And hopefully this all goes as planned, because, and hopefully I didn't forget anything. I seem to always do that anyways, but you know. We're gonna go ahead and just get started right away, and then I'll kind of chat with you guys about a few different things. So what you will have is your wood block sign, okay? I'm kind of doing things for TV just to speed up the process just a little bit. I had planned to get on here earlier, but I just wasn't able to do that. You know, everything on the calendar always seems to look good, right? So then what you will want to do is paint your sign, maybe 1 or 2 coats, depending on what type of paint you're going for. It doesn't have to be completely covered, but you'll want to paint it with white, a couple coats of white. Once the white dries all the way, then you will add on some black. And as you can see, I really just did black kind of sporadically all over the place. It's on the top, it's on the sides, and it's just kind of like no rhyme or reason here at all. You see that? I kind of left the center open so that when we do put on the stencil, it's good to go on there. I'm gonna see why, yet again, I cannot see my friends on here. Yeah, so let's see if it'll show me. And I don't think I brought, hold on, I do have my iPad. Let me see if it'll let me. Sometimes it knows if it's me or not. But if you guys have any questions, for sure, I want to be able to see them. And your comments too, because it's way more fun to craft with friends than it is to go by ourselves. So here we are. Yeah. So I see, oh, hi Sandy. I can see you there, I can't see you here. All right, so we, like I said, we have our block. We have our 2 coats of white. I did 1 coat of white on here. And then I did the black all around the sides. I left the bottom kind of empty, free, whatever. Honestly, for the purpose of easier to hold on to. I know that sounds kind of weird, but that's what I did. And then once the black is completely dry, the next step that we are going to do, if you want to do the crackle sign, is we are going to grab, really, it's any type of glue. I happen to have this here at the house, so I went with just a clear Elmer's. I have, for this sign here, for the original one that I did that craft glue. It's like Eileen's, it's a purple and white bottle. I'm sure you've seen it. It's been around forever. Hopefully you know what I mean. And that worked just fine. I've done Elmer's as well now for all the other ones, just to try out like the finished craft crate. So it doesn't really seem to matter what glue we use. So what I did was I'm gonna see if I can even get some more out of this glue. I'm just gonna put some on my foil here. Hopefully it'll come out here soon. And you can use the blue brush that you have in your kit. Come on out. I said I was like, I'm scrounging for glue at this point. It really doesn't take a lot, but I don't really use Elmer's glue that often, or really, besides hot glue and my E6000 glue, I don't, and wood glue. I mean, I didn't think about using wood glue till I just said it right this second. It might work. So what I'm going to do here is, I kind of messed this up actually. I shouldn't have painted the black on here. You don't want the black to dry. Let's see. I'm just going to go over it with the black again. Okay, so I'm going to go over it with the black because I am not thinking at this point. Here I was thinking. Okay, so we're going to go over the black one more time because I don't want the black to be dry. And I know that. How many of these I did earlier. There we go. So you guys are going to notice that this month you don't have actually paper instructions, and I'm not really pleased about that, but I just didn't want to wait any longer, and it was a mix-up. I got lots of extra postcards in there, but I did not receive the other items that I had paid for, and that unfortunately were the directions. So I am going to be sending them to you guys as soon as I finish up here, because I'm going to I'm downloading my list again, so I have an updated version, so I can message it right on out to you guys. Which that happened a couple months ago as well with the tic-tac-toe. It wasn't there when I picked it up. I went the following month and there it was. So, all right, so what I did was I just dipped my paintbrush into the clear glue, and I'm going to go over this again, going over the black. And the black probably, I mean, it could be dry. I guess it's more of the glue that we want to be wet. I use a chalk paint, so like I'm used to my black being pretty dry. But I'm gonna need more glue. Just gonna give it, and you want to have a pretty heavy layer. So I can get some out of here. Oh, there's some glue. You do want to have a pretty heavy layer of the glue. And I'll bring the block up on camera in just a second, so hopefully you guys can see it. And here we go. Do you want to work rather quickly with the crackle? And I feel like I've got it pretty much covered. Okay. So I'm going to see if you guys can see this. It's really wet. Can you see that? Like tacky wet. All right. It's got a pretty good layer of it on there. Okay, so next, I am going to take a rather large amount of my white, and I like to use my sponge for this. And I'm going to go right over top of the black and the glue. Let me see if I can lift it up for you guys, so maybe you can see a little bit better. And it's a really thick layer. we're gonna get it nice and covered. So your emails should have all gone out. I have about, I don't know, maybe 16 of your boxes here. So it's no rush for you to come and grab them ever. But they are here for you. Anytime you guys would like to come get them. I'm going to do a post this afternoon as just a little reminder for those who haven't seen my other post or received their email yet. I had somebody said they received their email this morning even, so I think I may have backed up my my website again with sending them all out too much. I'm not sure, all at one time, to look into that. So it says they were all sent Sunday morning on my end, but I don't know if that's my server or somebody else's server that's taking a little while longer. So I do recommend holding it, or I mean, just not holding it, putting it on the table. It is kind of hard to balance, but I want you guys to kind of see, and it'll be easier for me to pick it up, where, what it looks like and how much we have on here. So it's kind of, you just saw what I just did, so I'm gonna have to let that dry a little bit. Once you go over it once, you really don't want to have to go over it again. All right. So I think we're good. You can hopefully see it is a big, thick, lot of glue, or a lot of glue and a lot of white paint on there to cover it up. But look what's already happening on the top. It's starting to crackle and give you that crackled look. Isn't that fun? So I've already gone over that section with the paint. So it's just kind of where it doesn't let it dry or settle. So kind of like the, if you were with us when we did the trays, the little riser tables over this summer, that's a different concept. That's more, it's not crackle, that's more of like a rustic look. And I love that one too, but I just want to give you guys, I want to teach you other techniques, and I hope that you like that. I like to keep it real and keep us learning, and this is a technique that actually my husband taught me. They do it a lot in theater, and he has built a billion theater sets, traveling touring shows, and so he taught me this technique a few years ago actually, so I hadn't done it with y'all and I thought it was kind of fun. But the cool thing is this is what the top of the sign looks like, just a little crackled. And the more you want for that black part to show through, it would be the more glue that you would put on that over top of your black. And so yeah, it just kind of gives you that fun effect. Okay, so that's going to take a while to dry. And I was actually going to kind of go back and forth and do the yellow stuff and then come back. But when I timed that the other day, it took a good hour and a half to dry. And I'm not going to need an hour and a half to do the rest of the things that we're going to make. So what I went ahead and did is this one's already pretty crackly as well. So I'm going to pretend that this is the one that I just did with you guys. And pretend that it is now dry, and we are going to work on the rest of our sign. All right, so what you will want to have with this is your stencil, and it already has your transfer tape on it. And it just says your farmer's market, your local farmer's market stencil. So let's see, so we're going to go ahead. I'm going to I'm going to make this a stencil. I'm going to leave all the words on, like leave them behind. Don't have all of my tools out here, I just realized, so let's see. And so this will take a little bit of time. I might have to run and go get my weeding tool. Kind of just can't do life without it anymore. It's coming off pretty well. So I was given another transfer tape to try the other day, and let me tell you what. I was so bummed because I really should have not done a whole entire sign, but I did. And I ended up throwing it away. I'll have to show you guys. The transfer tape that I was asked to try was so sticky. I could not get any of my stencil off. I was so frustrated and ended up, just like I said, chucking it in the trash. So I gave it a big fat F. It was just from a friend, and she didn't tell me what brand it was. She actually gave me two. One of the brands happened to be this. I didn't know it, but it felt like it was. And then the other brand was actually the Cricket brand. And it said on there that it was like the normal stickiness on the Cricket brand. And like I said, it ruined my entire stencil. I was so frustrated. And she did it because she was like, she's not a fan, and, you know, was like, hey, you want to try this for me and see what you think, because she has a customer who swears by it and absolutely loves it. And I'm like, I don't even understand or know how, but so I was not successful with getting all of the insides of my letters out. And if you're not, it's been a minute, I think, since we've done one exactly like this, but what I did was my transfer tape is still here. You guys see it there? And I just peeled my stencil off with it. You see how the A and the R here and the inside of the O, a few of my letters are missing like the inside part. That's fine. I'm gonna see, I actually have a weeding tool right here. Let me grab it. But we're going to use that after. So I'm still gonna get this on here. I have it fairly centered. And just gonna work it on there, work it. So I'm gonna tell you also a little bit about this month's craft crate and what to expect. So if you guys did the little fun tic-tac-toe last month, and you let me know you received a really cute, I think you're gonna find it cute, but it's a lemon wedge, and it's not the flat, because we already had the flat, and then we have the shape of the lemon, but here's a finished one. So you guys received a little lemon wedge like this, all right? So, and it's cute. I think it matches really well with like the size, and I scaled it. Welcome back. To be about the right size. So that came for you this month. I kind of just kept it a little bit secret because it was kind of a work in progress to find the right wood and all that I wanted to use for it, but I think you guys are gonna love it. If you are a DIYer, then you received yours with the wood, the stencil, and you should know what to do, because it's gonna be the exact same process of what we're doing right now. If you will also notice that I didn't do like a fun, like a game, like a tic-tac-toe sort of thing this month. What I did put in there though was a coupon for you to pass along to a friend. And because the cart is going to be opening again this month. So, well, May, I'm sorry, we're in April. So not April, we're in April, so in May. The cart's going to open for May. And we are going to be offering, opening it up, and we're going to be offering a limited number of spots. And so my goal is I would love for those spots to be filled with your friends, and that way you guys are able to craft with your friends and have a good time. I know a lot of you guys have already, a lot of friends that are in here you've referred to us, and we're so grateful and thank you for that. But I thought that your friends may, all right, let me see it. I don't know what it said. Your friends may enjoy doing it with us. And I am giving them a $10 off coupon to use towards their first box. The box prices are going up, so that will help them. As I've said, and I'm going to just continue to say, you guys are not, your prices are not being affected. It's just our new members coming in. And that's just because the price of wood, I lost my, oh no. I know it's here. Oh, here it is. It came off. The whole thing came off. Just the cost of wood and the cost of shipping has gone up. The cost of wood has gone up. And unfortunately, and it's been over the past year. Like, if you're unfamiliar with what the cost of wood is, let me just share with you the fact we used to be able to get like a sheet of plywood for $26 about. That sheet of plywood that sorry, we've got a game tonight. Kyler, can you tell Cole to come here really quick, please? Thank you. A sheet of plywood right now is anywhere from $50 to $70. I mean, it's insane how much the cost of wood has gone up. Anybody that is building anything or wanting to build something right now, like, I mean, I can't even imagine. Obviously, it doesn't really seem to be bothering the homes going up right now, but the cost of homes have definitely skyrocketed. So that's, a lot of it is just, it's this cost of the supplies. So we are having to raise our prices, unfortunately, but everything is going up and we just can't not at this point. You guys are fine. Nothing's changing for you. But anyone new coming in they will see a price increase if they knew what they were before. And so to offset that for their first subscription box is going to be a $10 coupon, which is in your craft crate for them. So I thought that would be kind of a fun thing. So the next step is I have the stencil on here. See, I put all those pieces on there. And now I'm just going to go over it with my white. And I am going over it with the white because that's my base color. I know a lot of you guys feel like since you've been using the blue stencils, you feel like you don't need to do the base coat. It's habit. After so many years of doing it, I still do it. Can't teach an old dog new tricks sometimes. All right, so I am gonna let that dry for a minute. So I'm gonna put it in the sun actually. It'll dry a little faster. There you go. So yeah, they'll receive a $10 off coupon to go towards their subscription box. So we thought that would be kind of a fun way for you guys to share. So I gave you guys one coupon in there. If you need any more, let me know. I can send them to you digitally or I can just get them to you. Because as it turns out, I ended up getting double what I ordered because I didn't get my other items, the directions. So On the bottom of it though, it does have a referred by, and I would love for you guys to put your info in there, because I'm going to ask everybody who joins with that $10 coupon that I know who it is. Because every person who refers somebody is going to get a gift from me. Now, if you have 3 gifts coming in here, then you're going to get, or three friends coming in, then you're going to get 3 gifts. And the gifts that are coming in, or the gifts that you can earn, kind of all go together. So it'll complete your set the more that you do. And any extras that you have, you can use for yourself, or you can have it in your gift closet or give away to someone. So I'm just going to tell you that I will reveal the freebies for you guys, the referral freebies, either when we launch next month or right before we launch. So you guys will see that. I will just say to you guys that next month's box is freaking awesome. I am so excited over this box. I planned this. This actually was supposed to be my box last year, and I couldn't figure out how to do it properly. Now I have it, and it's actually almost all cut out. We'll cut out for the numbers that we currently have. It's going to be a little bit longer for me to cut them out because I'm projecting of adding 25 to 35 more people next month. So we'll see what that brings. We still have an old school phone till tomorrow. Sorry, it's just going to ring and ring and ring because I thought the ringer was off. Ignore. So on that note, yeah, we are adding more people in the group, so we will be growing. We will have more friends joining us, and I'm really excited about that. We have been able to really get started on a few months jumping ahead with my parents here, and that was pretty awesome last month, helping us finish up these boxes, jump ahead to the next 3 months, because the world should be opening up here soon. And I think my husband's going to be leaving again really soon. So I have this hunch that once he goes, we'll never see him again, like maybe next year. So we've been really focusing on trying to get all of his jobs done, and which he has a lot right now. He's basically doing like general contract work for people with his company, non-touring company. And yeah, so he is scheduled to basically be going all around the world for the next, like until the first of the year, basically. Hopefully he'll come home for Thanksgiving, and hopefully he'll come home for Christmas, but right now I'm not really sure that's going to happen. So it's kind of all up in the air with how the vaccine goes overseas at this point. If it's just not happening overseas as much, then he'll be North America, and that'll be fine. We can get to him quickly. So I'm excited for what's to come, and I think you guys are going to be pretty stoked as well. Even if you've been with me for the last year and a half with Craft Crates, nothing's repeating. I have so many more ideas that I'm really excited about too. So, and I think you guys will be as well. And I definitely, but like I said, I am so excited for next month. I know you guys are going to love it, because it's once again one of those items that's going to carry us through for many, many months. So I'm trying to give you guys items that you can leave out or use for different seasons, reasons, or holidays, and make it versatile for you to use, not just an item that you might leave out the whole time, but an item that will change as we go. So that's all I'm going to say. I know I'm going to slip and give it away if I don't stop talking about it. So the other thing that's in your box, so you don't have your directions, and the game fun thing that I'm doing for this month, like I said, is the referral. Because I'm excited to grow, and we have quite a few people on our waiting list right now, and a lot of them I don't know who they are. And so I think they've just been coming from people finding all your hashtags, and for you to show everyone on your own pages and socials, and that's like amazing. So if I would have known a year and a half ago what this all was going to turn into, I don't think I would have believed it. So I'm really excited about it, and I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. We have been working a lot of hours just trying to get things underway and figured out and hire people to help out at this point, not just with making everything, but with the behind the scenes and all the computer stuff. And it's a lot. It's a big undertaking, but I wouldn't trade it. I love it. I'm super excited, and it's just been a lot of fun to just kind of watch it all create and unfold. And I've learned so much in this past year. One thing that I have learned is I'm like a granny when it comes to tech stuff. I don't know. I couldn't ever used to say that. I thought I was pretty good before, but I don't feel that way anymore. So, all right, so we're going to go ahead and do black. I don't think, I can't see it. I don't think I have my original to the original one of these signs, because you know usually I do lots of different like steps until I find the right one. Was actually like a slate blue, and I really liked it. That I am keeping for myself because I do more of the blues. I do a lot of black in here too, but for me, I just felt like it was a color that I really liked. I felt like that would maybe not be a color that would speak to a lot of you, so I figured black probably would. Actually, I think I do see it. One more time when we get up, and I'll show you really quick. So I just show you this because I can't wait to see all the different colors that you guys are gonna do. I know it's really hard to see. Oh Lord, my battery's dying. And you might not be able to, but this is actually blue. It's like a dark slate gray blue. You can probably see it now that they're side by side, up side, whatever. So I recommend that color. If you are one who, you have your hat, you have your sunscreen, water.
I've got the sunscreen in my car.
Did you eat?
No, I'm going to. I'm going to eat, then I'm going to head over to crackle, see the train, do my whole
Okay.
stuff, and then, but I'll let you know when we leave.
Okay, I love you.
Love you too.
All right, so Cole has his first game tonight, so we're excited to go watch him. It's an away game. Watch them play. So, and it's a beautiful day out here today, so excuse you. House of Boys.
Oh, smell.
So all I'm doing is
I'm sorry, it's going to be a little loud.
dipping my black paint or my sponge into the black paint, and I'm just dabbing it on. And dog is such a loud drinker.
He learns from the best.
So we're just dabbing it on here. One coat will definitely be plenty for this. And if you guys are wanting to join me live tomorrow, it is my goal to be live with you guys at about 10 o'clock. And we will do all of the other products, all of the other yellow items. I had thought about doing it all at one time, but I think that gets overwhelming, and it also, I have to really kind of be careful about how much I'm uploading to the YouTube and everything else, because the longer I go, the harder it is to get it to actually upload. So I always will go over this, but the question I get is the paint. And I am using the Bungalow 47 paint, and you can get that from me if you order the paint colors that I used for the month. However, the yellow this month is not that. I will show you the bottle that I used and what I mixed it with. So bottles, plural, that I used. Because I didn't love the colors that I had found, and I didn't really have a good yellow. And so I ended up buying one and mixing it with a few different things.
That's not me, Mom.
I think I just got black on my face. So it's on there. It's a one coat deal, one shot deal here with this paint. Oh, it's the trash truck. That's what we're hearing.
What were you gonna say? It sounded like me coming down the stairs.
And here we are with that. It's a nice, really good, crispy stencil. I'm just going to remove the insides of the letters with my weeding tool here. And today I'm just using my Cricut weeding tool. I'll never forget, my mother-in-law bought these for me, and I had no idea why Cricut was selling dental tools. Like, that was the first thing that was going through my mind. But then she showed me what they were for. I was like, oh my gosh, where have you been all my life? These things are the best. But in the past few years, I have found a few others that are not Cricut brand, and they're like a fraction of the cost. That I actually prefer a little bit better than the Cricut. But if you don't have a set of these tools, they are amazing. And I think I have a link in here, but I will look and see. We need to update a lot of those links for you guys, things, new products that we've been using, but I'll check it out and see. So here we are. There is our farmer's market sign. And I hope you guys love yours. I can't wait to see what colors you all choose to do. And I can't wait for you to post them. Everybody always comments on how they love to see all of the different colors and designs that we all choose, which, you know, I always say that as well, but now some of our customers are waiting for you guys to post all of your stuff because they just think it's super cool and fun, which it is. So, any hoodle, tomorrow morning, probably about 10 o'clock, I will get on here. We will do the lemon cutout, gluing on the top of that, painting it, gluing it, and then doing the Velcro, and then I'll probably stop just because that'll be enough time to upload to YouTube, and then I will do the next two items, which is like finishing up the mason jar, the wood blocks, and the coaster. So we have quite a few fun things to do this month. I know you guys are excited and love them. And I'm already hearing from people that are already decorating with the finished craft crates, so I cannot wait to see how they all turn out. So I will see y'all tomorrow morning. Have a good night. We are getting ready to hit the soccer field for practice and then go to his game, and it's going to be a late night, so hopefully I'll have all my stuff together by about 10:30 tomorrow morning. The other mail stuff is ready to go out and all, but I'll be in touch with that. So have a good night.